Okay. Hello, good morning, Awito. Hi. I am quite surprised you are here. Hello. And happy Valentine's, my good friend. At least it's Valentine's for me. Okay, we are working back with our Krieg. Indeed. Krieg is good for days. Yes, yes, yes. Happy Valentine. So, yeah, new Krieg. We got the horses. We got the horsey. And we're working on the horse. We're going to be dry brushing these kriegsmen. I already primed and I did a base coat. And from here on, I will be streaming the rest. We are going to be dry brushing. How have you been? I feel like I'm in... You sound full spirit today. Yeah, of course. I am ready to get back with my Krieg. I am thrilled. I'm excited. Great times. I need my Krieg in my life. No what ifs or buts. I am thrilled. The campaign is coming along very nicely. We have a guy working on the Trader Guard. We have our good friend Abe working on his Adeptus Mechanicus, regardless of them not being particularly at Krieg. In our campaign, we're just going to say, hey, they were just there to fix the machines. And obviously, they're going to protect their hard work. So they're going to partake in the battle here and there. Our own story of our own place on the official planet Vrax. Something along the lines. If you don't remember what Vrax is, it's one of the very most popularized storytelling for the Krieg. It's where the Krieg got popular. It is what gave them their World 1-esque aesthetic. It was a war of, I think it went up to like 17 years or so, something like that. It was so big. And supposedly they were supposed to conquer this super well-defended hive city within 12 years. That was their expectancy, but they kind of failed. Vrax with a V. V-R-A-K-S. Vrax. Vrax. The Siege of Vrax, where the Krieg were sent to take back a planet that became traitor. And the Krieg, being the loyal men of the Emperor, they abided. And they said, yes, sir, we are loyal and we will do whatever you ask. So they went to war. No, not the Krieg. The enemies that turned traitor. The Krieg were sent to go deal with the traitors, to go kill them. The Krieg were sent to go do the dirty work. Hence the name, the Siege of Rax. And these guys are called Death Riders. They ride horses that are genetically augmented with a lot of chemicals and drugs and stuff like that. The horses are supercharged with these drugs and they can withstand more damage than your traditional horse. Think of them like cracked up horses on drugs with robotic parts. And these guys charge into the fray. They charge and they try their best to take out high priority targets like tanks, like fortified entrenchments, space marines, stuff like that. Like they take out the heavy targets because at the very tip of the spear there's a grenade attached. So when they're charging with the horse, they'll hit you with a spear and it'll explode, making them great elite, anti-elite. If I remember my lore correctly, they also, to get to a Death Rider, you have to have some sort of like veterancy. You can't just be a new recruit of Krieg and just join them. You kind of have to make your name. But it's kind of sad because veterans in Krieg are given the hardest positions. So many times this promotion guarantees death because Death Riders, kind of in the name, are one offshoots. They're designed to charge and die. They have a very low survival rate, just like the Grenadiers, which I'll show in a bit. The Engineers and the Grenadiers, they have a very low survival rate. Yeah, the spear explodes at the tip. That's what the tip is. It's supposed to be a grenade. It is a grenade. And because the horse, the alien horse, because it's really not a normal horse, it's an alien horse. Because it's all drugged up and crazy, it also has claws. Genetically given claws. This is a horse with claws, and it can attack you and all that stuff with its feet. It'll trample over everything. Real intense stuff. So we can't pet the horse because you said they're liar? What? Well, I wouldn't pet the horse because they're dangerous. They're all drugged up. They're crazy horses. They're not normal. They're aliens. And you know, like, I'm not sure if you know, but like horses can get scared easily sometimes. So obviously there's a lot of like bad stuff happening in the fight. So to prevent them from getting scared, that's what the drug helps. The drug helps them stay focused, and also it makes them survive dangerous damage because they're all drugged up. And it's important because if the bad guys shoot the horse and the horse, you know, like it dies and it falls, the rider also dies. Yeah, the horses are, I wouldn't say wild in the sense that you find them in the wilderness, even though yes, they're, everything that lives is, I guess, essentially wild. But the difference is that these are augmented. They're alien horses, but they're given like other genetics so that they can be more dangerous. They're horses for war, they're not pets. What do I think? Yeah, they're kind of cute. Here, let me pull one out. Look, it even has a gas mask like the Krieg and a hose. But look at the feet. It's not a regular horse. It's an alien horse. And the rider's right on top of it. Yeah, they even have the mask and everything. It's so cute. So yeah, that's how they look. Real intense. Death Raiders. Anyway, brush, brush, brush. Oh yeah, a lot of brushing. It feels so good to work on my stuff again. I thought you were gonna use the pew pew thing. The airbrush? Oh, I did already. I didn't want to do it on stream. It was too long. And I focused a little too hard, so I talk a little less. But the airbrush, I already used it for the main color and the prime. And the prime is toxic, so I don't want to be breathing it in and have it in my room. So I went outside and I did it. So I can't take my stream outside. So I just did it off stream. And I said, well, from here on out, I'll stream the rest. You didn't miss much. Don't worry about it. The main important parts are this. Yeah, it is loud. Hello. Hi, avocado. What's crackin' lackin'? Working on my Krieg, ready for that Vrax campaign. I'm really thrilled to see your feudal guard as trader. It'll look super awesome. They're gonna remind me of the Battlefield 1, you know, like the suit of armor that you could wear with the machine gun. It's gonna give me that. Gonna creep while I get ready for work. Make some foods. Heck yeah. Heck yeah, dude. Heck yeah, heck yeah. I am running out of Fenrisian very quick. Ooh, making the famous pork belly with rice and kimchi. That is wonderful, sir. Will you be sharing? Num num num. That sounds awfully good. So later on today, I'm going to be going out with a friend to this Chinese little like Chinatown. And you're reminding me of the food there, so I'm thrilled to get something at least in the resemblance of the food. Ooh, made me hungry. Real tasty stuff. Real tasty, real tasty. Yum, yum, yum. Oh my glob. So excited for the campaign. It's what's motivating me to paint so much right now. When my ADHD gets a whiff of that hyper concentration, oh boy, do I concentrate. Because I've been working on these guys every single day for at least an hour or two. The building was the part that took the longest. In terms of painting, I just started yesterday, really. When it comes to the airbrushing, the pew-pew, as Awita knows it. So that's all I did. But that still took a long time. Which is why I didn't want to stream it, because it wasn't fun, trust me. Aw. Trying to adjust the camera so that I'm in the optimal position. Gotta make it look dirty. These guys are veterans. When are we starting the campaign? So, realistically speaking, considering all the items that we're gonna all be adding into the campaign, most of the stuff that is required for mission 1 is approximately about a month away. So we got a month until the first mission happens. Now, because a lot of us do have work and we have painting to do for the things that we haven't finished painting for the campaign, the idea of this campaign is about being visually pleasing and telling a small story. It's not crazy, it's just a small one. Right? So my stuff is top priority since it is the theme of the campaign. The kriegsman. So basically, once I finish what is required for mission 1 is when we can play the first one. And I'm expecting about a month from now. Considering it is mid-month right now, as in like the middle of the month, sorry, let me be more specific. Think about it around the same time next month. So about March 15th or so, a little after my birthday. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Kiss, kiss. Mwah. That's good, gives me time to add more. I want to preface something I don't know why I'm noticing a lot of people are having the difficulty of visualizing what the campaign's going to be like, but I'm going to let you know. The armies are going to be preset. I'm going to grab basically what everyone owns and I'll ask, hey, bring this that day. And that is what you're going to be playing with as a group. It isn't necessarily a list building campaign. It is definitely pre-written like a video game campaign. This is what's going to happen. This is the story. And you guys play it out like a video game. And your feudal guard are perfect because they can serve as veteran squads for the trader guard. And then Vincent, since he seems highly interested in this as well, I already asked him, I was like, hey, bring some of your tanks. They actually fit like the Vrax Trader Guard aesthetic. So we got Hisley Marus, we got your armored feudal guard, which will look at like veterans in the game. Exciting stuff, exciting. What is a campaign? It's basically a story. You know, like when we play Minute of Islands, that is what you call a story campaign. we're gonna do a campaign for my Krieg that I'm gonna write. You're gonna stream for the campaign or just some event there? No, I'm not going to stream the event. I do want to make recordings and pictures, and I might make it my first video. I might make it my first video as a an edited version of the battle reports for how the story is going to be told. I want this to be something very special because it's something I've always wanted. Ah, my brush. But considering how quickly this plan is moving, I didn't have time to make a custom thumbnail right now for the Rough Riders, but I was definitely thinking of doing a custom thumbnail. I will do it. It's just not today. And especially because today I'm enveloping the engineers and the Rough Riders. I just figure, you know, I'll do it for next time. Excited, did. Dry brushing, dry brushing, dry brushing. We like dry brushing. Dry brushing. It makes it easier. Love it. Love it, love it. You too should dry brush. Dry brush. Oh, you can. The Emperor demands sit for his men. I kind of feel surprised for alien horses out there, because it's alien, not from Earth, right? How can they turn like horses? I don't know. That's a good question. Like, why do they look like horses? No idea. Unless there's new lore and they're just regular horses with augmented patas, the little feet, the claws. But as far as I know, they're supposed to be alien. They're not Earth horses, like you said. I was gonna buy those tail models from Daniel to do a Gus Visa Force, but I decided to back out. I don't have the time, money to be converting models like that right now. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I was very surprised you were gonna do that. I was also gonna open my mouth and say, "Ooh, Esteban, like buy those," but then I remembered he hardly plays right now. Like at all. He hasn't played in months, and then that mofo has me commissioning his army, so I was like, that means more work for me, and I said, nah, I think I'll pass. The only thing I would suggest buying out of that, because Esteban does need it for his army, are the crisis battle suits. He could really use those. To just try them out. Need something new to model and rules wise. Yeah, that's fair. I don't blame you, dude. I definitely do that when I'm picking armies. I'm like, I want something different. That's why I love jumping game systems, because you get that same feeling, right? Because you're starting a new army in a new game. You're like, oh, like it's something completely out of the norm from what I play. Like my Skaven, my wood elves for sure don't play the horde style that I'm used to. I have to be much more selective about my fights. Maybe the research between alien horses or fusion. Yeah, like I said, I don't really know anymore. Krieg lore is being rewritten as we speak. It's not all going to be the same anymore. They're updating the Krieg to fit into a modern world and storytelling. They do have a lot of the old lore that is still established and hasn't been changed, but just like everything new that GW, the company, works on, they usually update it. Interesting. But the same has not been changed. They go to fight and they yell for Krieg. Krieg. At least in my head canon. Because I don't think they really do that. But in my head they do. Krieg. Thankfully, that's all the dry brushing for these guys. We go to the caballos. Thinking about what my feudal guard would yell and behave on the field. They're like, "Sir, good sir, you see that traitor tank over there?" "Yes, sir." "I don't want to see it anymore. Kill it. It's gross. It disgusts me." "Yes, sir." "Another. Shoot another grenade at it. It's still moving." I'm just having fun. I wanted to badly find an STL file of the Art of the Knight with the shoulder mounted trebuchet. Dude, that would have been fucking sick. You can do it. Just practice it, bro. Get bash. Get bash. There's definitely medieval, like, classic trebuchets and stuff that you could buy from other miniatures, like Perry Minis or something. I don't know. And just like get bash the crap out of it and put it on top. I'm really fast, like. Yes, sir. Very rápido. The horses are massive, so I got to move all the infantry off the table, because then I won't have space at all. See. All right. It is caballo time. Caballo. Right, so we're gonna use some Dawnstone to brighten up those feeties. Hopefully we have enough, because I am running scarcely low on that. My hand like spell magic. Caballo. All right, here goes nothing. Uh-oh. Don't want that going everywhere. What's the name of the horse? The name of the horse is Caballo. Abuito, how do you say chicken in Spanish? Gonna be going right after work, I think. Okay. I have some plans for today. Will not be able to go to the shop. I'm sorry. Hey, caballo, and yes, pollo. Caballo. Horse in Spanish. Caballo. Pollo. Again, it is really bright, so it's really hard to see the detail on the model because of how much white it has. Prefacing. A lot of color bouncing back. What a caballo, I'm crying for a laugh right now, so funny. Got to go, bro. Hope everyone has a good day. Thanks, dude. Hope to catch you soon. Have a good day at work. Damn, girl, look at those nails. They're ferocious. I just translate caballo is horse. Yeah. That's his name, Caballo. Caballo the horse. Just like pollo. Pollo the horse. Big brain. Is Tagalog from Spanish? Tagalog? No. I don't know. I don't know what that is. Tagalog. Funny word. Tagalog. Tagalog does have a Spanish roots as they were colonized by the Spaniards. Interesting. What is that though? Learn something new. Yes, it's Dame. Hello. Happy Valentine's to you, my friend. Filipino. Joy said caballo. Yeah. The caballo. Happy Love and Friendship Day. Yes, indeed. Caballo, it's a cute name. You said the same about Pollo. Caballo and Pollo. I love that. You're so fascinated by the simple names. Caballo is very shiny, indeed. In person, it doesn't look as bad. It's the camera reflecting off the color white. But these are some white horsies. Once we paint the base, their feet are gonna pop out so much, because right now it really seems to be blending a lot of grays and whites, which is very true. But I wanted the horses feetsies to look a little dirty, and like, you know how like horses have like color transitions and stuff. I really like that. I think they look beautiful. I wanted that for my horsies. Originally, I was even thinking of doing like a variety of colored horses, but that would take forever. And frankly, considering this is for the campaign and it's surfacing its head around the corner, I can't afford spending that much time. Gonna creep while I'll get some cleaning done. Yay! Good, 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 good. It seems like Dame doesn't want to do it. And I was so scared you put the hat on this string because it's gonna be embarrassing. I was really thinking of doing it. I'm gonna be honest. I really wanted to do it, but considering I have lots of plans for today, I'm only gonna be streaming for so long because I gotta get ready soon. But I definitely want to use the hat. Up to you, my lord. Awita, did you see the secret level episodes with us? Secret level of what? Okay, I don't think you did. You should watch those. They're really great. I will let you know. You gotta continue Halo as well. Arigato. The little crying face always gets me. It's so funny. I'm already missing Ori and the Blind Forest and the Will of the Wisps. I want to get that going again. I love that game so much. Yesterday I had gone to this local store called Box Lunch, and they had a Princess Mononoke, the little ghosts on pants, and it reminded me of Ori and the Blind Forest, like just the background art. Oh my gosh, I was gonna get it. In fact, I'm still thinking about it, and the fact I'm still thinking about it makes me want to get it. You know what? I saw some cute Warhammer thing, I guess, for the Emperor people, and someone paint him like cute pink, all of them. Yes, Ori is peak. I will always love Ori and the Blind Forest. Oh my gosh. And since these are like specialist units, even though they kind of die really quick, I'm gonna give them a little more love when it comes to the detail. Gonna add plenty of shading. They added Outer Wilds into this music playlist. Oh my gosh, I am so happy. In the original soundtrack, it has whistling. Oh, it's so good. I'm gonna cry. I want to ask for how I use ayo word. Is it for a naughty word or something amazing thing? No, it's like ayo, like what's up? Like what? Like surprised in a way? Like hey, kind of thing, you know? But a lot of people use it, especially for when someone says something very naughty and they're like, hey, yo, like side glance. Side glance, hey, yo. At least that's what it's commonly used over here as. Some sus. Yeah, think of it like that. Like, hey, yo, that's kind of sus. You could also use it in a very friendly greeting, like, hey, yo, you know, like, what's up? Hey, yo. Mm-hmm. You know, freaking love the face, dude. All right. So, for the most important character of all times. Oh my gosh, I touched the paint again. Ah. Look at him. Beautiful. And look at his leg. Look at the robot's leg. The horse leg is all messed up because it's a cyborg horse. Yay, we did it. Now the next highlight. Imagine they run with sound. Clank, clank. Like, clip, clip. You know? Like the horses. One more highlight. Have you ever painted with the tools to the canvas, like painting view or anything? No, not really. I did do when I was originally studying to do my studio art degree in college. I was doing as an elective class watercolor. I always found watercolor to be really beautiful, but I never did it like seriously on my own time. But still, you have experience with that, right? Amazing. Yeah, I've done watercolor. I enjoyed it. In fact, if I can make Warhammer art for my stuff, it's probably going to be in like the watercolor aspect of it. I'm so tempted to paint the ground just so that it can help out contrast the horse. Mm. So you like watercolor stuff? I see. Yeah, I really do enjoy the watercolor style. It feels artistic. It feels like a very intentional, less detail means more kind of thing. Leave it to the imagination. It knows it's not the best of detailed art. Some people like to do bigger canvas stuff, right? So that they can paint more detail with a smaller brush, but I think that takes away from the effect and the art style that watercolor is. And it's supposed to be more vague. Yeah, it is like coffee spills on medieval map. Yeah, which is why I have the background for my stream. I just love that aesthetic. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I wonder what these horses eat. What do they feed them? Do they eat meat? Do they eat human? Do they eat grass? Do they eat potatoes? I wonder what they feed them. Cereal? They're alien horses, so what do they eat? They eat pollo. I'm not sure, but I think meat or some fluid stuff. Yeah, huh? They eat pollo. We'll never know if they even have teeth or anything, like sharp teeth. You know, we won't know. They have a mask. No, don't bring pollos there. Too late, ahorita. I already fed the caballo, the pollo. It was all that we had left. I had to feed it pollo. You're funny. Thank you. I try a little bit. I don't generally think I'm a funny person, but I try sometimes. How big they are? The horses? They're bigger than a regular horse, that's for sure. That's for sure. But like, I don't think by much bigger. It isn't like a stag, like a giant medieval stallion. But I'm pretty sure they're bigger. It makes sense. It should be, because they're against monsters. Yep. They fight in wars, after all. Okay. That is their feetsies. I don't know why. I feel my brain keep going into fusion between Halo and Warhammer. Sometimes I think Krieg against Flood, and my brain goes for a moment. That Flood, the Mona Lisa was spooky. I really enjoy that story. Even though it's scary, it's really good. It was very fun. It shows you how terrible the Flood are. All right, we are going to be adding some skin tones onto the horse. Finally, a different color. Which means, like, hold on, I'm going to redo my brain before I am. Scanning. Rerouted. Caballo. It is paint time. Gangsta time. Caballo skin tone. I'm looking very respectful. Hey yo, Gangsta Bayo. Gangsta Bayo. Love versus Gangsta. I am quickly running out of ink. I mean pink, the medium. We're getting the little earsies. So cute. Get a little tint going on in there. And then we got the little stamp, a little bit tinted. The logo, unfortunately, marked. Poor creatures, drugged, burned, everything. Fan color? No, it's more like a pink. On the box art, they have pink hooves as well. But we'll see about that. I think I like it without the pink hooves. All right, Mr. Dreer, your caballo's turn. Hey, repeat caballo word faster now. Caballo, caballo, caballo. It's so bright. It's hard to see what the heck we're doing. It's funny and cute. I don't know why. Sorry, people. Caballo. In Indonesia, horse is kuda. Basic. Interesting. It sounds strong. Oh, okay. Kuda. Oh, this one used the sword? Yeah, he's supposed to be the new character for the Krieg. His name is Marshall Dreer. but I'm gonna be using him as my custom hero for the one-page rules story that I'm gonna be writing. And I'm naming him Maximus. I just thought it was simple. I want it to be easy for my friend to remember while we play the campaign. Maximus. Yes, sir. The hero of the kriegsman, Maximus. Behold his glory. He's so cool. The Ara, sheesh. I feel here so stronger. Ah. And you died? Painting the little earsies. Make sure they're nice and pink. They're soft tissue. Really cute little ears. I'm still alive. Yay. Don't you die on me. Aw, little ears. I thought it's horns. No, they're little ears. Little horse ears. Look, little horse ears. Yes, yes, yes. Like these ridges on the spine, I don't want it to pop out way too much. I just want to emphasize that they're so skinny that, you know, you can see the bone go through the skin just a bit. That little detail just adds so much storytelling. I can't imagine how wonderful and spectacular, super duper amazing, cool experience if this is horses of Pegasus bring the Krieg. Very, very well described sentence there, sir. But yeah, imagine a Pegasus for Kriegsman. That would look awesome. But it would be too much heresy. It would look more akin to a demon to them than a horse. They're like, kill it. It's evil. It can fly. Kill it with fire. I'm sorry, what did you say before about detail story? Oh, how I'm adding this pink to some of the skin tone to obviously break apart the model itself from being so white. I want there to be some detail so that it tells a story about how these horses are. And the idea is that they're so skinny that their bones on their spine right here on the back of its spine, you can see it's a little pink now, and that's because its bones are there. The skin stretches against the bone. It's terrible, but it's 40K, sir. I'm sorry. It's just the way it is. Oh, that's bone? Yep. You don't see the bones on the back? Its spine is protruding. It's a hungry horsey. It's really tragic. I'm not denying that the Krieg are terrible in so many ways. But it's what makes them so fascinating to play. They're just so out of pocket. Something about the skin like this is so raw. Like, it shows you that beneath that white coat they're still flesh and blood. Bone, flesh, and blood. And it's sad. Yeah, and you imagine they're like I said, it tells a story. You imagine that they're malnutrition, considering what I said about Death Riders being a veteran suicide squad. They might probably feel like it's a waste of resources and time to feed them and take care of them when they know they're gonna go die. So they let them go hungry just enough to stay alive and go fight. terrible. Evil. Remember, Awito, the Krieg are not nice. They may be the good guys, but they're not the good guys. This is the last moment I with Yukawayo. Number 647 Krieg. Yeah, look, they even have the numbers of what caballo they are. This one is 933. This one is 930. I'm glad you noticed that detail. Very scary regarding the fact of how they survive. They fight with what they face indeed. Not nice, but sure, it's cool. Yep. Yep, basically, that's what makes them so popular. It's like, man, you're evil for doing that, but it's also cool because, like, I get it. War isn't fun. I don't like war, but the aesthetics that come out of it look so cool. It's upsetting when there's people out there who think themselves high and mighty and they're like, oh, guns are terrible, they're evil and stuff like that. And you think about like all the things that, yes, wars are terrible for the death and slaughter of living creatures, not just humans, right? But like it does bring out a lot of the efficiencies of humanity, and it brings out some interesting and unique tools that wouldn't have existed if it wasn't for these terrible things. It's crazy. When humans put their mind and heart to it for a cause, they create the most crazy things ever. Dun, 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 dun. It is crazy indeed. War. But, you know, when you look at something interesting I learned in a lot of like my political classes, my economics, and even it was also like re-mentioned because it's just, you know, common knowledge. But a lot of children's toys for men has always been to glorify war. If you really think about it, as weird as it is making the connection here, but like, I'm a full-grown adult who's painting little toy soldiers, you know, of a fictional universe that doesn't exist, but the theme about it is war, really. And some people out there, which is what I'm getting at, is like they kind of want to like make you, really it's just gaslighting. They just try to gaslight you for being a supposed terrible person because you like the aesthetics of such said thing. But when you think about all of history and such, it's been a fad amongst men liking these things. And nowadays, women also get into it. And I think it's just really neat. Enjoy it for the fantasy it is, not so much the reality, because the reality definitely is terrible. But you don't have to yuck someone else's yum just because you don't like it. Oh. That's deep. It's just we live in some really weird times over here in the States. It is definitely worth standing up for the things you enjoy because they aren't harming anybody. And out in the world of news, which I don't recommend really looking into, I myself try to avoid as much as possible. I'll read headlines for what seems most important to know kind of things, but really it's all really negative. The news are not always the greatest place to be. But it's because it reminded me of also some developers for Halo were saying that they want to make the guns less realistic looking, which is really upsetting because in Halo they look distinct already. They don't even look like real guns that you would see in the real world, right? And they want to redesign it all because they think guns are too violent. And I think that's frankly just really silly. I would use another harsher word, but no. So I think about like how Warhammer is also being toned down. It used to be even more grim. All the things I'm telling you are old lore, really. The old lore was much more grim. And some people do miss it. I miss it. And I'm not saying that the new stuff isn't bad. I like the new stuff. In fact, I'm in it because of the new stuff still. But the grim darkness of it all is what makes it so much fun, because it's cartoonishly dark. It makes the wars here on Earth look like nothing compared to theirs. It's a little retrospect about like the things that I choose and enjoy, because albeit I never will support war in real life, I won't lie, sit here and lie that, you know, like all the stuff I play with involve it in some degree. It's just cool. Enjoy it for the fantasy. And I wish someone would tell developers that, because they need to chill. And I don't mean just video game developers, I mean generally. Just relax, bro. Take a chill pill. Wow, they're the light just shines off of them so much. Oh no, I'm running out of pink. I mean, I practically ran out of pink. Time to make some more. Gotta match the last color. There you go. Give or take. My brain reached the limit to another context. Okay, okay. And what is the context? So the pink color is for blood skin effect above bones or what? Yeah, think of it like when you stretch your skin against the bone, your skin turns a little lighter because you're pulling against the bone. You're stretching out the skin and you get to see a little bit of what's underneath. Because they're hungry horses, they're starving, half starved. They protrude their bones a little more. You can see it on the rib cage. The ribs are showing a whole lot more. You've never seen a starving person or animal? You could see their bones. And because of that, in the area that the bone shows, the skin's a little more stretched. It lays on top of it. Oh, the skin must be thin. Yeah. Must be. But at the same time, I don't know, considering they're all drugged up. It's really up to you to determine how that is, because there's no exact like science behind it, or you know, descriptive aspects of it in the lore. I'm assuming we have our lurking friend Dame, Awita, and we have a third person here. Hello? Hi. Unsein B. Yep, new Krieg with the horses. I wonder what update next. Maybe crocodile with wings. What the heck, Awita? You're really going out there deep in the goop. Lost in the sauce. That is deep. Get those nice glazing. Hey. Dreer is finished. Okay, okay. Hopefully the darker pink has not dried out. No, you can still use it. Perfect. We're just going to fill in the little ear. We're going to start putting him away inside my tin, because I'm going to be calling it from there. I have to start getting ready. How was your day? Yeah, I forgot to ask. Well, I started by sleeping in a little. I was quite tired from last night's work, and I went to bed relatively late, around 1 o'clock. So I woke up a little later than usual. I was hanging out with my mom and my sister for a bit, told them happy Valentine's, and I made myself some breakfast. I had a fruit bowl with cottage cheese, and I started getting ready. I was cleaning up my room a bit, cleared out my table, got out all the stuff I needed to paint, and started painting for the last 2 hours. don't even need to put that in there. I can just grab the paint from here. How about you, Awito? How are you doing? I know it's late for you, so you must be tired. Joyous life, nice. So you're going to work after this or day off today? No, I'm gonna be going out with a friend today. It's gonna be a friend's day. Oh, these horses are so much fun to paint. Beautiful creatures. It's pretty late, 4 a.m. and it's morning. I sleep before I catch your stream, set my alarm before. My day today's tired actually, but I'm still fine. Okay. Hopefully it keeps doing fine. Seems like you're having a good time here though. I see Friends Day. Yeah. Yeah, I'm comfy right now. Thank you. Yay. You got that Sonic theme, I think it is. Hmm. 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 Thinking what color the horse armor is going to be. I haven't thought of that because it isn't necessarily just a metallic. And that means it's going to take a little more work. Dos más. It's half of metal or all of the body? No, it's just a little bit. It's just the front. The front right here, the chest plate, and the very front of the grill, like where the snout is, and the top of the head. It has a lot of straps for the saddle that the rider can lay nice and comfy on top. And that is the last of the horsies. We got the hooves. We got the skin up top. You can see the pink coloration. We got the little ears since it's soft tissue. It's looking good. Again, there we go. This camera quality doesn't give it justice, but it's so much cleaner, right? So next time we should be able to work on the straps. I hope. I want to do the straps on these guys. I want to then work on the little details like the hair, the nails, and then the armor. For the most part, the horses are almost done. I think the hardest part is always just the main body of color, which is white for the, you know, for the skin. So that has been a lovely amount of work. Really great stuff going on here. We'll be posting some pictures once they're finished, of course. But that's going to be it for today. Thank you everybody for having showed up, especially on such an eventful day. St. Valentine's Day, right? So make sure everyone spreads the love and have a good one. Peace. Till next time.